Welcome back. It's me, the Mage. Today, I'm going to talk about the two main families, I would call them, of witchcraft. And it's not light and dark, and it's not different paths of the craft, but it's more of like the two types, as I would say. And the two types are secular, or sort of like religious, someone who follows a certain deity or a certain god, whatever their choice is. And then what I would call a natural. And it's not to say that both are not magic or don't use magic, but I think there are some fundamental differences. So I'm going to start with the natural. A natural witch is someone who doesn't necessarily follow a god, but experiences reality in a way that everything is one on a spiritual level, and there may or may not be other deities or like, let's say, aliens and stuff like that. They don't disregard the spirit realms, but they don't necessarily follow a god. They might know a god, they might hang out with a god, but they don't pay homage, and they don't take actions to appease any type of god. They may, once in a while, but it's not a set thing. And you'll often find them being more like into the earth. Second would be the religious. The religious may be Christian, Buddhist, Tao, there's or even eclectic in a sense, but they purposely focus on connecting to spirits to do things for them instead of themselves. So the ones who rely on spirits to do things for them will often do rituals for certain things through a god. They'd be like, hey, Zeus, there's like this thing that I want to excel at, there's something I want to do to better my life or something, and they'll give Zeus an offering, and Zeus would be the god that helps them. Where a natural witch might take it upon themselves to manifest it. And manifestation is basically bringing what's inside of you outside of you, so it's creating it for yourself. While both are good and they have their times in each other's lives, and there's many like intersecting spots, they're both good. So when becoming a witch or practicing whatever you want to do, I always say research. Research first, meditate second, and then practice third. So research what interests you first and foremost. Come to the understandings of what gods you're looking at, and find some of their backstory, and then decide for yourself, yeah, so you're free. What I personally believe is that each person, each spirit, each thing that has consciousness has the epitome of dark and the epitome of light. All things are like the same kind of. So I believe that any person on earth, let's say, has the darkest or the most evil inside of them and the most good. And I don't put a separation on some god that governs either. But if anything, we are the gods that govern good and evil through our actions. And you can choose to either create evil through your pain and be decay in the presence of reality, or you can be something that creates goodness. So you're either creating decay or you're creating growth. If everything is like intertwining plants, you know, like if reality's energy was really just a bunch of plants intertwining with itself, you know, you're either like helping those plants flourish or you're helping those plants decay. And I think both may have their place, but who am I to truly judge, right? So have some fun, go create some good things for yourself and for others. It's love, and it can be just feeling it, hope for the best, right?